Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend Han here, and it is absolutely great to see you here tonight. And tonight, I'm very excited to have another fantastic product for all my Facebook marketers. Okay, all right. So, I know a lot of you are on the Facebook, are marketing on the Facebook, and you building those free fan pages, going to a lot of different niches, starting dominating them every single day. You know, I see people posting successful story about selling t-shirts. Some of them are incredible numbers over there, and then some I'm making a lot of different groups in Facebook, and I see people making huge success with the Facebook right now. So if you're not on Facebook, if you want to always wondering how the heck people making money with Facebook, well, today I have something absolutely awesome for you. Okay, all right. So as we can know, either you're affiliate marketer, if you're internet marketer, the first thing you obviously need to do is going after different profitable niches. The more niches you can dominating, the more money you're gonna make, right? So the more authority, more content you can produce, in other words, the more authority you're gonna be, and therefore the more money gonna come back to you. Now, creating content, constantly posting on your Facebook fan page, okay, it's gonna be your biggest challenge. I'm just gonna be that out of the way. I mean, you have constantly figured out what your people really want to read, really want to engage of, especially start a brand new fan page. You have no idea what they like, and constantly, once you find out what they like, you still have to constantly find that a new content to post every single day, every single hour. Because just because you have fan page, it doesn't mean you're gonna make money, right? You're gonna get the engagement of it, you're gonna get the likes and comments, all that great stuff come up. So let me ask you, what if there is a awesome tool gonna help you solve all that? Would you be interested? Well, the answer is obviously yes, right? So this is the reason I have invited Ross here to talk about Facebook marketing, to talk about the importance of Facebook marketing. Why Facebook? You know, he has very unique perspective. First of all, he has been around for a very long time, way before I did, and he used to be an SEO guy. Now he has to he basically starting out Facebook as brand newbie, you know, just like a newbie. He never know what Facebook is about. He's gonna talk about his success with the Facebook, why he think hey, Facebook traffic it's just as important as SEO traffic. Okay, he kind of like almost converted from SEO to Facebook marketing now. So he's gonna talk about why that is as well. So, and also he's gonna be here to sharing awesome tips about Facebook marketing as well. So I think if you're just starting out, you're gonna be really interesting at listening to it, because he actually show you a very cool life ads he has created. He's gonna teach you exactly, hey, what he did right and what he did wrong, and how easy you're able to duplicate his success as well. So this is gonna be very interesting to watch. Okay, at the end of this interview, Ross is gonna be here introduce a brand new product. So ladies and gentlemen, please let me introduce to you the Hero Tower. I know by kind of look at this thing and look at the name, you probably can't figure out what the heck is Hero Tower. Well, you might have already guessed that this is about Facebook content creation, Facebook content marketing, right? I always have to say, this is one of the online platform. It's not a plugin. It's actually a link you log in, and you don't even have to set up your own apps like most of the stuff out there. You just click, hook it up, give us access, you know, the rights to your pages, all that stuff. Then you start dominating 50 niches at the same time. That's how crazy this thing is. And he has a internal building search engines automatically go searching within the Facebook itself, find the most engaging content under the keyword you were searching. Then once they found the content, you can customize the content to post into your Facebook fan page. This is one of the easiest tool I ever used in its category. Another power money making tool that is already building in this platform you're gonna get is the fact that once people click on that image, go to the site, there's gonna be another pop-up for you to capture leads or send to another offer, whatever you want to do. It's gonna appear as if this is the probably almost looks like this pop-up is created by the other authority sites. Okay, all right. So you're not only posting awesome content, but also posting engaging, building your list at the same time, engaging lists at the same time. So which is a very powerful cycle here, because you can send back the traffic, recycling the traffic over and over again. So it's got a snowball effect. So your list's gonna grow, your fan page is gonna grow at exactly the same time. That's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool, right? Yeah. So check it out. So it's Hero Tower. And what I love about, another thing I really love about this is the platform where you manage everything. It's just so beautifully, professionally created. Everything is in one place. If you know how to click the buttons, you know how the management does. In fact, I highly recommend just give it to your VA and let her do the work, right? So that's awesome. That's how top marketers really making a lot of money, because they're using an automation tool like this, where you are still struggling manually looking for content, spend hours and hours. They just 1, 2, 3, they're done. They move on to the other business venture, money making activities here, right? So, well, tomorrow you're gonna have the chance to grab this, okay? So let's come back to the interview here for a second. So Ross is gonna be here, share some awesome story of his. You know, he's been around for a long time. You know, he's been here way before I did. So he had an authority blog before, he's making stuff in the millions. Okay, let's just put that way. Okay, let's just put that way. He's making stuff in the millions, and so he's gonna share, you know, his struggles, and he's share his, especially when he first started with the Facebook, what is it like, and why he's really enjoying using Facebook now. What's the difference between SEO and Facebook? He's gonna talk about that. That's very important, right? How do you market differently? You know, one's about searching keywords, one's about social engagement. So you definitely have a different approaches, right? Well, he explained inside this video. In fact, he's gonna explain. Take a real marketer. I only find few marketers do this. Is actually show you the live campaign they created. All right, so he literally just logging in and doing the interview and show you, hey, this is why I did right, and this is why they're wrong, and this is how you're gonna make money. So you're gonna be very exciting about that. Okay, all right. So without further ado, guys, let's all go and join this awesome interview. This thing is gonna launching at noon tomorrow, so Central Clock at noon Eastern Standard Time. And go grab it, and I think you're gonna absolutely love this thing. And once you see how it works, oh, and he did a very quick live demo as well. And stay tuned watching the demo video as well, so you know exactly how this is gonna really benefit you and how much time and effort is gonna save you. Okay, all right. So until next time, keep smiling, enjoying the interview, and this is your friend Han, and I'll be talking to you very soon. Cheers. Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend Han here, and it is absolutely great to see you here this afternoon. And today I'm very excited to have Ross with us to talk more about Facebook marketing. And he's going to share some awesome stuff he's been doing. He's actually very unique, has a very unique perspective. He went from SEO to Facebook now. So he's going to talk about why that is. Okay, so this is very important. And at the end of this interview, you got to be very exciting about this. He's going to introduce a brand new software of his and tools of his. Literally, if you're lazy, you don't want to do anything, you can have entire thing set up with just 10-20 minutes for work, and the platforms are absolutely amazing to you. So be very exciting about that. So before we get all into the obviously excitement here, let's kind of learn how Ross was started with the internet marketing. But most importantly, what did he do exactly to achieve a level of success that he has today? So Ross, could you kind of share your unique internet marketing story with us today?
Sure, no problem. First of all, thanks for having me on. Great to be back here and finally face-to-face. We did an audio interview last time, so I'm really excited to be on here and share some good stuff with everybody. So going backwards, I started out with an SEO background, and as you might know, or if you've done any SEO work, it's really awesome to get free traffic. Everybody loves free traffic, right? But it has gotten harder over the years, and in its place, Facebook has become really popular, and so many people are ranting and raving about the traffic you can get from there. So me being the active marketer, I started from square one. I investigated this, and I was the beginner, if you will. So I tried everything out. I learned, and being the sort of the marketer that has the ability to build tools, I wanted to take this knowledge I learned and put it to where anybody else can use it as well and get the results I was seeing with some real automation and some powerful tools to do it. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's how I got into this Facebook space because I love free traffic, and why not more free traffic, right? So Facebook is giving you that opportunity now to get even more traffic that SEO won't let you have anymore.
Yeah, and so little bit later on, Ross is going to share how can you actually get the traffic from Facebook for free. So that's very important because a lot of people are teaching the paid traffic, which has its place, but a lot of people maybe just starting out doesn't have the money or the time to deal with that stuff. Ross is going to teach you exactly how he can simply and easily set up. So be very, very exciting about that. And Ross, you had been in this kind of internet marketing for a long time, way before I did. And so if let's say, what would be the top 3 advice you can give to someone who's just starting out, perhaps they haven't found any focus, what they need to be focused on as far as internet marketing goes? What would be the top 3 advice you can give to them today?
Sure. Number one, it's really easy to get distracted and overwhelmed. One thing I did to overcome that was I always sought out quality products and information. So I look to learn from quality people that are showing the results they're getting and actually out there doing it. That helped me out quite a bit. Number 2, you want to go ahead and focus focus on taking action as well. So you get this information and then you put it to use. And you really learn the most from doing that. So you get these tools, you get this information, and you give it a try. And that's the best thing you can go do right now. If you buy stuff and you look at it, it's not going to help you. You want to get in there, you want to try, and really learn and have fun with this, because where else can you sit at home or sit at a coffee shop and create a business and make money? How fun is that?
Right.
So you'll never get there unless you buy these tools, you learn the information, and you just take action and do it. That's really what set it apart for me, and having the focus of advisors. So that's my best advice I could offer right now.
So basically, to sum it up, is taking probably it's better to take imperfect action than not taking action at all, right?
Absolutely.
Right. So you kind of have to tweak it and go. I think a lot of people think there's this one product gonna kind of be all of all, right? And like they think there's this one product gonna change their life. It's not like that. You have to go there, get different perspective, different ways, and to figure out, hey, what is your most excitement here? What to make money online, and what then you kind of try different things to figure out, hey, what is the most successful way to make money online? Because for everybody it's different, and it changes all the time too. It changes so fast these days.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. So let's talk about Facebook marketing, and that's what we kind of here for today. And you have very, very unique perspective here. You came from the free traffic world. Let's talk about why did you personally kind of transfer from interesting on Facebook now?
Well, being a marketer for a long time in the SEO space, if you know anything about that, it changes all the time. Google's always doing updates, and it literally is a full-time job to keep track of these changes and update your site and change the content, change the layout, change the link structures, and in any second it could just disappear, or somebody else could take over your spot tomorrow, and you would be absolutely powerless. And in marketing, the best thing you can do is control the traffic. Absolutely. If you can control your own traffic, you've got it made. Whether it be list building, paid traffic, multiple avenues of traffic, like having Facebook, and that's what really attracted me to exploring this, because I never really want to rely on just one single thing that could disappear tonight.
I mean, it happened to me. It happened to many people who's watching this. I think they kind of get the and know how that feels when you open your computer the next day. It's what the heck you go, And I think a lot of people actually spend a lot of time on the site too. That's what really kind of suck about it when that happens. So and never you're right. You should never tie to just one source of traffic. You should always get in all the kinds of traffic you can get on. Is it because you get into Facebook? Is it because it's kind of pretty much where everybody hang out these days, having your customers and even your JV partners on Facebook these days, or is it because they have this for marketers like heaven, because it got this demographics pretty much breaking down everything you need there? Talk about what is the difference between SEO traffic versus Facebook traffic a little bit here as well.
Sure. One of the most exciting parts about Facebook for me, and then what got me into it, was say you're going to go into a market in SEO. You have to do tons and tons of keyword research. You have to build a page. You have to add the content. You've got to do so much work ahead of time to reach a new market. So usually most people end up focused on one specific market,
Mm,
whatever it is, health, beauty, money, whatever the market is. You spend a lot of time there, and you don't venture much beyond that.
mhm,
The really interesting thing about Facebook is they have a system whereby you can step into new markets within minutes.
mm,
So I've been doing this, for weeks now, just going into new markets that I never would have dreamed of, simply by exploring their recommended keyword interests in their ad interface, basically, by creating new pages. And you can do this in creating these ads inside their platform. You can actually build a page in a new market and have it ready to go in just a minute. It's part of their ad setup process. So I was able to get to new markets literally just within minutes. I'd have 10 new markets that I never would have dreamed of going into. And even better, you can get the traffic to that just as quick.
mm, mm. So my next question is, let's say somebody just, they know Facebook's hot right now. That's where, pretty much where the money is, and they want to get it started, but they don't know how to get started. They don't know, maybe they've been trying different things, hasn't got much success yet. Can you maybe kind of show us some of the important factors that you personally uses to make sure, kind of trial and error sometimes too, that to have a very successful, Facebook or marketing career, actually making real money with the Facebook.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to pop over to a real life example.
Oh,
So you
sure.
can see, I'm going to break it down. You'll be able to see some of the components that go along with this
Okay.
and what makes a successful campaign versus unsuccessful,
Okay.
and some of the things you should expect. And then we'll go from there. From there, I'll kind of explain a few of the problems I had with this.
Okay.
So you're going to learn quite a bit by this, and by
Mhm.
the end of it, you're going to see everything there is, the goods, the bads, about Facebook, running ads with them, and how you can really put this to work for you. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. If you don't mind, I'm going to share my screen here. And I've got an ad pulled up here. You should see this in just a second.
Yeah. Okay. I see it now.
All right, so this is an example of a Teespring ad. Now, Teespring is super popular right now. It's really easy to start, but I'm not going to make it all about that. That's just one thing I tried. Before that, I've run physical products on Amazon. I've done list building. I've promoted my own events. Literally anything you could sell, you can do it through Facebook.
Mm.
So that's something worth noting, that literally you can jump into any market, sell any product almost instantly. That's just so profoundly amazing right now, and you can't do it anywhere else. And looking at this ad, right? So this is one of my pages that I've built. When you create an ad, it asks you to create a fan page, and these can be blank. And this particular ad is something called a dark post. What that means is it's not actually on my fan page. It's
Mhm.
only seen as an ad if you see it in your timeline and you click it. It's got its own special link. Okay?
Mhm.
So for all intents and purposes, Facebook pages are basically blank
Mhm.
from when you first create them. And they serve no purpose other than a vehicle for people to like, to share, and to run ads through. So this would be sort of your starting point.
Okay.
And the gun market is passionate. I picked that one just because it's something I would never normally do. I don't know anything about it. It's just kind of proof of concept. If I could do it here, I could do it anywhere.
Mm. Okay.
And in your typical ad, you want to really, what's going to happen is, if you've ever scrolled through Facebook, you want something that's going to stand out and catch your eye. You don't want fine details, really small. So you can see this is one big shirt blown up on a very simple background. If this is scrolling through your timeline, it's gonna pop out. You're gonna see it, especially
And
if you're into
uh,
this sort of thing.
I think the color choices here matters because he's using light background with a dark shirt, so that really made the T-shirt stands out.
Sure, and you can do the opposite as well. So if you have a light shirt or a light product, you can do a bright red background, red borders, things like that. Just think about somebody scrolling through their feed, just reading comments and just kind of lounging around. You really want to grab their attention right away.
Mm.
So you
Okay.
want to speak to them directly. You want to know exactly what they're after. So these people are into supporting gun rights. They're into the Second Amendment. So these things are in the name of the page. They're in the text here, and you want to keep it short.
Okay.
No long copy here. So this is a really simple ad. There's a link, short copy, and a call to action. click the green button to reserve yours is in the actual Teespring page. So that's in the copy here. But basically, everything you need to know is here. You've got a t-shirt, you got the design, you can see it, and you either want it or you don't. That's your goal. And they're going to click through. And what happens here is you can see down at the bottom here, 209 likes, 6 comments, and 27 shares. So when you're running these, you're going to get a mix of all of these. And herein lies the real problem for me with Facebook. Is I've created this fan page, support my rights, and I'm getting likes to the ad, and I'm actually getting likes to the page itself. And what that means is once you do that, you're going to see content from this page. As I mentioned, I don't have content on that page, right? So I'm running these ads, these people are liking it, and then I never see them again. I never reach them again, and it's like I'm starting over every time.
Right.
So that's really the downfall. In the sharing aspect, it's good. That's the viral nature of Facebook that gives you extra traffic. But it's also bad because they're going to see that you have no content on your page. So if they like your page, you've got a blank page. Again, you're wasting 2 out of 3 of the resources here that Facebook's giving you. Run these ads. So this would be a successful ad, and just by the fact that you can see there's shares and there's comments in these things, that's going to give you an idea that people like it and they want it. This is a great start. If you're looking to run ads and you don't see that, you need to rethink about it. You need to check the copy. So almost immediately you're going to start to see shares, likes, and comments. That's how you know you're onto a great ad. So that's a great tip to take away from this video. If you're seeing those things, you're onto something. If there's just not there, you need to try again. You need to hit a more passionate market, or focus on the image, catch more attention and things like that. So Facebook is all about this interaction. That's the key. So I thought, let's take this to a new level. Me being sort of the explorer, and like I said, starting from scratch, having never done this, I thought, how can we capitalize on this? So I'm going to show you the page. This is kind of the finished product, right? So I mentioned that it's normally blank. If you look at this now, there's tons and tons of content on here. You see that? And what's cool is people are liking this, they're sharing this stuff, and the really neat part, the mind-blowing part, is this is 100% automatic. I have not done any of this at all. So this was all my tool that I did. And what happens now is I ran a couple like campaigns, and I've got now 1,000 people I can reach instantly on this page by posting content. Right? So before, when I would start over from scratch on an ad, I had 0 likes, I had 0 traffic until I ran that ad that I showed you, or a similar ad. Now I can go in and I can post an ad on here and instantly start getting people to see it, because they're liking this page for the other content as well. So when they like the page instead of the people that see this content like my page, and it becomes this sort of perpetual machine of free traffic. Which is really, again, that's the holy grail. That's what we're chasing in SEO. Now you can have it on Facebook by the nature of these sharing things, these content pieces that people like already, and they do the work for you. And my software does the work for you. So between those two, now you have a resource that you can actually go back to and continue to get traffic. So think of it like an email list. And everybody says the money's in the list. The money is in controlling your traffic. And here you have a captive audience that keeps growing on its own, and that's really the power of this tool, right?
How long take you to do this? Just out of curiosity. I mean, we're going to talk about more about that a little bit later. Just for now, I want to give them a little idea. How long take you to set up the entire posting here?
About a minute.
Oh, wow.
So I'll show you that. Yeah, I know it's hard to believe. I'll show you the app itself, so you can check that out. One thing I want to do right now. This is even the most maybe the most exciting part about this. So imagine you're setting up a page and you're getting Google traffic, and you've got your pop-ups and your ads and whatnot, and that's how you're monetizing, right? And you're building your list. Well, the neat thing is this content is automated, but watch this. If I click this post, that's actually my ad over somebody else's content.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So I can build a list right here. Or I could make that a direct ad that clicks right straight to that t-shirt campaign I showed you. So on all these linked contents here, I can control that and set multiple ads if I want for any of these pages. And this is all happening for every single one I set up that only takes a couple minutes. It's
Mm.
happening for every market I'm in automatically, for every post that gets added with content like this. Some kind of ad, some kind of opt-in form. So it's like having a search ranking times 10, times 20, times 100. As
Mm.
fast as you can make these pages and get into new markets and put up ads, that's how fast you can grow this stuff. So just mind-blowingly awesome power here that just really hasn't been seen before.
I think you're gonna think maybe for someone just starting out, maybe it's easier to explain that a fan page is maybe is like perhaps a affiliate blog, so almost kind of similar.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Yeah, so it's like it's free and you don't have to go to the if you don't know WordPress. Hey, this is really easy. Set up a fan page is really it's free, it's easy to do, and there if you don't know how to do it, there are other software out there how you build it one too. So and the fact that you can recycle and perpetual traffic that's free and it only takes a couple minutes to set up. It's really something that you need to really pay attention to.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you can set up so many markets in just a teeny tiny fraction of the time, and once it's running, you almost have to do nothing. Obviously, you want to keep an eye on these and engage and comment with people, but you can have an assistant do that. When you got 100 niche pages and you're ranking it in, I think you can afford to pay somebody to just kind of maintain these things and keep an eye on them.
Right.
But until then, it takes a couple minutes. I've never seen anything this fast, really.
Mhm.
Like I said, I got that background in SEO. I know the affiliate sites. I know what it takes to set those up. You got to install WordPress and you got to add the content. You got to add the links. It's so much work, right?
And backlinking and
Yeah, and it's exhausting.
hours and hours work.
By
Right.
the time you set up one of those, I could have 20 of these, really.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I want to show you next. I want to show you how we got this result and how you can do it just as quickly. So we're
Okay.
going to pop over here now to this is the actual dashboard. So I'm going to go back a step really. As soon as you log in, it's going to connect your Facebook and you'll have a dashboard ready to go. You click in there and this is that particular one you were just looking at and everything's already set up. But the setup is really simple. You connect your page. So you need to have a page set up ahead of time. But you connect that on here. You choose it. You can see I've got a lot of different markets there already.
Right.
And connect your page, and it's going to go ahead and post that content. To get the content, it's as simple as clicking Add Topic, type in a keyword there, and it's going to give recommended sources.
Now,
Easy as that.
where in the behind the search engine, where does exactly searching for the content?
It's looking all over Facebook on other fan pages in the topic. So based on the keyword you're looking at, it's going to look for the most engaging and shareable content that people are already out there.
That's the keyword there. There other software does similar things, but they don't tell you what's most engaging. Just automatically looking for most engaging content. Why? Because there's most like shareable content, right?
Right, exactly. And what you do is, even if you come across some on your own, we got that covered too. You can go here, you can click, you can add pages in yourself as well. So I've got this set up. I've got several good ones here that I like, that I know they have great engaging action, content's posting. So I got it in there as sources. The other thing, just what you mentioned there, right here, you can set it manually. So if you want to say, okay, I only want content that was posted in the last 2 days, or I only want content that has 50 shares. You can sort of adjust this to control the flow of content on your page. You can also block out other people's ads. So you can type in domains. So if you don't want T-shirts to show up, or you don't want any sort of specific domains or keyword-related things, type that in there. It blocks it out. And once that's all set up, you can see it right here in the content stream. This is what's going to post. And that may sound complicated, but it's as simple as clicking these buttons on what time you want it to post.
Oh, wow.
So you just click those and you're set up. It's going to post to your page on those times. That's it. Nothing else. No complicated stuff here.
Oh, wow.
Everything's so simple in one little dashboard. You can put random messages to go with the text. So you can have a whole bunch of different messages so that each content that's posted looks like it's entirely unique and fresh. You got 100 different messages like, what do you think about this? Do you love this? Or put in hashtag messages. Share this. All kinds of messages that will rotate every single time a piece is posted. So it never looks like it's automated or copied or unoriginal. It's
So is it like
every single time.
So is it like a spin tax, or you have to put each sentence per line?
Just one new line. It's not a spin
Okay.
tax is complicated. This is just type in a keyword or your phrase, hit enter, and type in another one until you're tired and you can't think of any more.
All right.
That's simple. That's simple. So then that takes care of everything for you. And I mentioned, when you're at the big leagues, you've got 100 pages up and you're raking in the money. You can get an assistant. They can go here, or if you want to do this yourself, and you can delete stuff. Say, I don't like this. I don't want that on there. Or you can post it right now. You can just click it and it'll go straight to your page.
Mm-hmm.
You can even customize the message that goes with it and have a custom message just for that piece of content ahead of time. So you could spend 1 minute, go through this whole list, and have a whole week's worth of content with the messages you want ready to go.
Oh, wow.
Or you can just rely on the random ones.
I really, really love this interface. I think this is really. I think you guys thought to everything here. Like, this is really. I mean, you can see everything right here in the dashboard.
It could not be simpler. Like I said, once you type in your source there, you've got a source. You hit refresh, and it's done. And you connect to your page. That's done. It's gonna post. That's it. There's no more work. And
one thing I want to add to it is you can actually, like, let's say you don't want to search the fan page. You can also search for other sources as well, right? It doesn't have to be on the Facebook, right?
Right now it's Facebook. So
Facebook.
We're focusing on that to keep this simple and straightforward. We're looking at expanding even more into the SEO space and adding those features in. But I don't want to complicate it right now. This is overwhelming. This is for people who haven't done Facebook before.
Okay.
I don't want to give you too many options. I want you to get in and get started because this is going to give you enough to get going. You saw the page. A lot of times you do that, it's going to make it too difficult for people. And this is straightforward, simple.
Now, where is that part that you hook up when you click on the image that pops out another window?
Sure. So this is the ad part right here. So this is right on the same page, just as simple. You can do entrance ads, on-page ads, or exit ads. And you can do an image ad or an iframe. So my pop-up box was an iframe. What that means is you just make a page, HTML page or whatever, or have your designer make a lead page, whatever you use for opt-in boxes.
Okay.
And you just put in a link so that you have the destination. So I don't know if iframe, that's kind of technical, but that just means another URL.
It's like you embed another people's website into your website. That's the way I can explain it.
Yeah, right. So it's just you make a page or have somebody make a page or have lead pages, and you paste that URL, the ad headline, and that's it. You're good to go. The image ad is basically add an image, what you want the ad to look like. Have a yes or no text, so they either accept it or they decline, and the link to where you want it to go. Easy as that. Create the ad. Inside here you'll have manage ads, and you can see I have these two. One of those was the opt-in that we looked at. And you can also, this is really cool, you can go ahead and have multiple running. So if you set both of these and you activate both of them, it's going to rotate the ads. So you can have a variety, so every time somebody clicks that, it might be something different. So you can have a lot of different ads running and multiple lists going and money coming in. So very cool there.
What would be awesome? Have some kind of track of clicks or something. Kind of see which one people collect the most. Well, maybe
this is again right now. This is a whole new reimagination of what was a plugin.
Okay.
And so we want to again keep this simple for people to get started. So we're opening this up soon. We have our existing people already using this and testing it out and getting results. But we want to keep it simple right now for the people just getting started. Again, if you're coming off of SEO, that could be a little too overwhelming to have click measurements and
right.
all these stats and things in this interface. Right now, put up the ad, and that's the great thing about Facebook. You put up the ad, you get these things going, and then you're going to see some results, and it's not anymore complex.
Is there limitations on how many ads you can put it per each thing here, or is it?
I haven't tested the limit, so I haven't set up 100 different ads. I can't tell you the exact number.
Let it go crazy here,
You're gonna get bored setting up ads before it becomes a problem. Let's put it that way.
All right.
And then, let's see here. We've got these. You can set one or the other. One more thing I wanted to show is that you can actually import ads from other If you have other dashboards in other markets, other
Mm-hmm.
niche markets, you
Mm-hmm.
can. So we kind of thought ahead. So if you have one offer you're running to multiple markets, you don't have to keep making that ad over and over if you're in a new niche page or a new dashboard here. You just click here, import it, and it's going to pop it into this page.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
That's
so really cool. So you can run one ad across every single property you have on Facebook.
mm,
So think about that. As you get these built up and they're all going automatically, everyone that clicks through on all those pages every day on every piece of content that goes through, you can have it go into one single ad. And you can turn it off as quickly as doing this. Click one little button and it's on or off across all those pages, right?
oh right.
So you go into your fan pages and you can turn them on or off. You can control this. Just it's I've never seen something so simple. And if you just aren't blown away by this, I don't know what else to say.
Uh-huh.
So I'm really excited about this. Pretty proud of it. But that's the gist of it. Everything's right here in one nice, easy to use page. And you set these up. It takes a minute to set them up. Set it as many as you feel like, and they're just going to start running. And set up some ads, and you're going to be able to show them within a day. You're going to have ads running to people.
Oh yeah, this is like a free traffic. I mean, it can be any more easy than this.
Yeah, so you're making your T-shirts, you're doing whatever you were going to do on Facebook anyway.
Uh-huh.
Only now you're just getting more and more traffic from it. And
Mm-hmm.
imagine this as well. You've already got your SEO pages. Think
Mm-hmm.
about this. You're getting traffic to them. Why not drop in a nice little box that says check out our fan page?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're coming from the SEO. They're liking your fan page, and now you've got them on an email list. You've got them on your fan page. You're getting them to your SEO sites, and you can have this one whole huge integrated system.
Mm-hmm.
And it's as simple as dropping a fan page link on your existing properties.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be automated, and people are going to even more make this growing. So connected all together, you're going to have like the ultimate weapon here.
Awesome, awesome. Now, I don't know if you're allowed to do this now, but I see on the very top says topic explorer. What does that do? Just out of curiosity.
This was our ad topic explorer here. So when you're looking for content sources, you can type
Okay,
examples, right? So it takes just a second to pull up, so I don't want to sit here and scroll through lots of content, but it's as simple as typing in some keywords, test it out, shoot for some bigger keywords in bigger markets, diet, abs, nursing, Corvettes, whatever you're into.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to go out there and find it and help you get some stuff going on here.
Okay, cool, cool. So this is you know what, guys? If you've been on the internet for a while, especially internet marketing for a while, you know the content is the king, either in Google or in Facebook, and this kind of solves that problem. You constantly have to come up with a content post on your Facebook fan page. That's a pain in the butt. I mean, either on your own blog as well. That's a pain in the butt. Every single day you gotta have to figure out what to say. What things to write, and this thing really just simplified it, as you can see. All right, so let me ask you a specific question about the offer itself now. I think we're at that point. And let's talk about the name of the product, time to launch, and who's going to be really benefit for getting this.
Sure thing. So the name of this is Hero Tower. The idea is that it's your tower for all your pages. It's sort of the thing that steps in and solves that content problem. Really, like you mentioned, that's a perfect example. It takes the work, and it's the hero that steps in and pulls the load off of your back here. And we're going to launch this on Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, and that is Tuesday the 24th.
Okay.
And as we've hinted on here, this is perfect for anyone that's really looking to get into new markets, that's looking to get some free traffic and to really get started in this without investing a lot of time or money or resources into getting content and getting these things set up. It's as simple as setting up this tool and clicking a couple buttons here, sitting back and enjoying the production that we showed you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's talk about what exactly is inside the front end offer. I think you have a different license here, and talk about what the difference between them as well. And how many days are you going to keep this thing open? Are they on dime sales or all that great stuff,
Sure thing. So what we've done here, and we recognize that, again, me being a Facebook beginner just recently, that sometimes you don't want to dive in entirely. You don't want to commit to something. So we're giving a beginner plan. If that's you, you can get I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but you can get a few dashboards, enough to get started, enough to try it out and make sure it's for you, right? So we're doing that at 37, very, very generous for all the things that this does. Then we've got an intermediate plan. So you know that this is an awesome tool. You've seen this, and you only have so much time to get into so many markets. So I believe we've got 15 different dashboards that you can create under this plan. And that's going to be at 97. And these are one time, keep in mind. Software like this should be monthly, and normally is, but we're doing this for launch special, one time only. So that's going to give you a fair amount of dashboards, and in those dashboards, or basically think of them as niche markets, you can connect all your Facebook pages, unlimited amounts of pages that you have, but they're going to be limited to sort of what topic you set that dashboard. So if you're sold on this, you love it, you've seen the power, and you want to get maximum value from this release, we're doing a unlimited, completely unlimited, one-time only, 127, all the dashboards you want, and all the pages, all the ads, everything. Right now, you don't have to, and this is, we pay to operate this thing, and again, we're not charging you monthly or anything crazy like that. Just one time, you get it all. This is the smart marketer that says, yeah, I've seen this thing, and holy cow, I want to get as many pages up by the end of the week.
Yeah, right? That's the buffet line.
Yeah, that's you. You know, that's you. We got you covered. Get in on this. The last time, we didn't have it anywhere close to this, and people were just dying to get these set up, you know, because it is so powerful, and now it's just untouchable. Nothing really does all that this does in such a compact interface, so simple to use. So I highly recommend grabbing that one, getting as many as you can, because the name of the game with Facebook is get it now, get it while it's hot, just like Google. Get your first page ranking,
absolutely,
while you can, and don't waste any more time. So that's my suggestion. Grab that one, get as many pages going.
Because if you don't, your competition is going to grab it, right?
Exactly.
So let's talk about the, I guess the one thing before we move on. So this one does not require you to go out there creating your unique apps, right? And you just kind of like hook up and go, right?
Sorry, you cut out for just a second. Create unique. What was that?
Now, some of the software out there, you know, when you hook up to the Facebook page, you actually have to physically go to, you know, developersfacebook.com.
Right.
Apps. This one does not require that, right?
No, not at all. The original version did, and we found it a bit too technical. And again, those were for the pros, the people that are doing Facebook, because that was when we created it for us. We knew we wanted something like that. We were the pros at that point in time. And it's technical, you know. People had a hard time. We spent a lot of time and support helping them. We have a full staff. That's their goal, is to get you set up. So now we took it a step further, and we brought it into our system.
Great.
And this is why you usually pay monthly, for people to maintain this, you know.
Right.
So that's why it's such a great deal, because you don't have to do any of that. You don't have to set up developer apps. You don't have to mess with any of that. You literally click 1, 2, 3. Your page is connected. You're ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I really like about this kind of setup. One click and go. It's like an Apple, you know. It works. So
let's do it. I'm a big Apple fan here.
Yeah, both of us are. So so let's talk about the OTO. Well, what do you have for us here?
Oh man, this is gonna blow you away. What I've done, you know me. You've seen some of the work I've done over the years, and always developing cool tools like this. And one thing I've been doing lately is not so much creating tools, but also getting into teaching people and experimenting with things like this. You know, just like I started, hey, one day I woke up, I'm going to try T-shirts. I knew people wanted to know how. I want to be able to help you do that, right? So I'm always doing this, whether it be Amazon, Facebook, SEO, testing things, going to events. So one component of the upsell or the OTO is that I've got a group where you're going to get in and you're going to learn all these things. It's a monthly group, and you're going to learn all the things I'm doing. And I have so many different topics, pretty much anything you can imagine. I've got content on that you're going to learn from. But that's just the beginning. That's sort of where we started. I thought that'd be cool.
Let me kind of pause you here for a second. How long have you been doing internet marketing?
Too long. I would say maybe 10 years, maybe more.
Yeah, so I just want to point that out, because if you're watching this, if you think about, hey, should I join this group or not join this?
I can tell you he started way before I did, and he's probably like encyclopedia of internet marketing. So when he say he opened a group, I would highly recommend to join his group because he's gonna share all his not just knowledge from now, but he's gonna share what not to do as well. So.
Yeah, and I don't like to throw numbers around, but I'll just briefly say that in the last 12 months I've done over $1 million online in sales.
Right.
So,
Right.
just it is what it is. But again, that wasn't the focus. That's where I wanted to start. Normally, most people would make an offer, and that's like, wow, that's cool. That's where I wanted to begin. Knowing that we love to create tools and things like that, this also includes everything we ever create from now on.
Oh, wow.
And in addition, we've already got some secret tools I can't really talk about right now.
Okay.
But let's just say you're going to be able to kick butt on Teespring when you see one of the tools we've got in there. So if you want to explore that, we've got some stuff for that. Amazon, I got that coming on the way. One day I woke up and I decided to hack Amazon, figure out how to do that. So we built a tool that will boost your search rankings. So if you're into that, but think of it as the one-stop solution for your internet marketing, education, and tools, all in one neighborhood. And if that weren't enough, we've got a Facebook group, a private Facebook group where everybody's in there learning, helping each other, answering questions, any topic, product launches, Facebook, Amazon, software, you name it, outsourcing. That's what this is for.
Mm-hmm. Great. And what is the price for that?
Oh, just guess. What do you think something like that should be?
Probably about up on the hundreds at least.
Right, you would think so. Me being a little bit out of my mind here, maybe I've been working too hard. We're doing it at $47 a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So less than it would normally cost you just to get our app here. So we've got other apps just like this that are really super cool, and all these software things and all this ongoing training as well. Just kind of over the top, mind blowing offer here for what I consider a stupidly low price. So.
Right. That's just to be clear. Is this monthly or this one time?
This is monthly, yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is so that you can kind of be a growing part of the community and be committed. I don't want people that are going to clog it up and just disappear and not take action.
Yeah. Hey, if you're watching this, hey, why not join just for a month to see what you got in there? I mean, you could pretty much cancel any time if you don't like, but I think you're gonna stay once you get in there. Because this guy had lots of awesome tools and lots of awesome stuff in there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna recommend his advice. I say you stay in there. Don't just cancel after the first month. But seriously, in all seriousness, joking aside, once you see what's in there, you're gonna be blown away. I'm having been around this business, I know there's nothing quite like it, and you're gonna be absolutely thrilled.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's talk about. Do you have anything after this, or this is it?
For right now, that's it. So straight and simple. Thinking about maybe adding one more thing, but I haven't fully decided at this moment. If we do, it's going to be another really awesome Facebook tool.
Okay, cool, awesome.
So, but I think this is just enough to, you're going to be set. You've got a system. You've got a basically help network. So when you join the group, other people are there to help you. You've got additional software. You've got training and resources. It's really everything you need.
Okay, cool, awesome. So that's pretty much all the questions I need to answer here today, Ross. But before I go here and before you go here, got one last question. It's kind of very, very important here. As people watching this interview, as they see the short demo you've done here, they know how important it is to constantly come out with content, how painful that is, and how your tools are really good in saving their time and money and effort, all that great stuff. They won't get it, but everybody has that little voice on the back of their head telling them not to taking actions, too risky, not buying them product. So my question to you, Ross, is what makes this product of yours so unique they should absolutely grab during the launching time?
Right, exactly. And the thing about this, and I think we've shown this quite clearly, is that you can get into new markets within minutes. I can't name anything that gives you that much power and flexibility to put your ads out in front of people in a viral nature that takes a minute to set up, literally a minute to just get going. I really can't name it in all these years I've been doing marketing. So that's it. It's powerful. And the thing about this is you want to go ahead and get in now, like I said, because we're not doing monthly. It's one time. You've got 7 days to get in on this during launch week. And that's really why you need to step over and take action and get in, because you're going to miss it. And everybody else is going to be setting up their pages. They're going to be getting the traffic. and you're either going to have to join monthly or at a much, much higher price.
Yes, that's a great point. And again, I think this tool has the most awesome interface. Everything is out of one place. I blow it away when I'll see it. So it's really, really simple to use, guys. So before we leave here today, Ross, do you have maybe a final word of wisdom you'd like to share?
Yeah, just one of the biggest things I've had struggling with in the past was really just doing the same thing over and over again. Quite honestly, I didn't realize it, and I started to get really frustrated. I couldn't make this stuff work, and I took a step back and I realized I just kept making the same mistakes. I wasn't taking that action. I wasn't doing new things and trying new things, getting new areas like Facebook. I wasn't doing that. I was just making the same pages over and over and never finishing a job, Never, it was too much work or it's too hard. And if you want to get somewhere, you need to just take simple steps like this that aren't too complicated, but are progress, that are new, that are growing, and then again, connect with people that are out there doing it. That's the best thing you can do. Even with Facebook, I went out and I asked my friends and I asked the experts, and I went into my groups and I asked other people doing this, and I got out there and I tried it. It wasn't hard, it wasn't difficult, but I took that step and I tried something new.
And every step, whether it's right or wrong, you learn from it, and that's the most important, because you get bigger and stronger every step you take along the internet marketing journey, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So all right. So for those who are watching this, make sure you stay tuned. Watching a very short sales or demo video, so you know exactly how this is really going to save your time and how much money you're going to save, because this is the only chance you can get for lifetime access here. So remember, if you don't get it, your competition is getting it. So go grab it, and look out for my email when this thing launches. So you can go grab it at absolute lowest of price, and I got a whole bunch awesome bonus ready for you guys as well. Thanks again for watching, and Ross, I'm sure I'll be talking to you very, very soon.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, cheers.
You're about to discover the ultimate, most sought-after mass niche marketing system ever created. And I know that sounds like a huge promise, and while it is, I'm completely confident in the fact that there's no easier or faster way to enter 10, 20, 30, or even 40 niches at the same time and make money in all of them without being chained to your desk. You see, whether your background is mostly SEO, or you're a Facebook marketer, or you're just looking for something that works, what I'm about to show you is for everyone. Because when you break internet marketing down to its simplest form, it all comes back to one simple thing: a niche or niches that you target. And right now, I can tell you with 100% confidence that Facebook by far is the easiest way to break into any proven niche, get targeted visitors flowing through your stuff quickly, and start making money almost immediately. Now, I'm not bad-mouthing SEO or anything like that, but it's a fact that even SEO in its golden era was much more difficult to make money doing than Facebook is now. And when you think about the fact that at this very moment you can select any niche you want on Facebook and have real targeted buyer traffic onto your properties literally within minutes, and that's not just marketing speak here, it's really obvious that Facebook is the place to be right now. And for the Facebook layman, it goes pretty much like this. Choose any proven niche, and you can go after only the best ones. Put up a Facebook page around your chosen niche. Run some likes. You can get those on the cheap. Place your ads, t-shirts, opt-in pages, CPA offers on your page. Make sure your people see them, and then rinse and repeat. It's a highly scalable business model, and if you've got a marketing bone in your body, the sheer speed at which you can profit from Facebook should make you stand up and pay attention. But there's also a big problem. Facebook is all about being able to mass market, being active in 20, 30, even 40 niches, all of which you're making money from. And therein lies the problem for most. Unless you've got a bunch of funds to throw at personal assistants, there's no way you could ever manage all those niches. Because your people on Facebook will expect regular and highly engaging content, or else they'll forget about you. And then on top of that, you've got to manage all your offers in order to make money from them, right? But what if I told you that there's a way to mass niche market on Facebook easily and comfortably while 99% of the grunt work is handled for you? As a marketer, would you be interested in being able to profit from 30, 40 or even more niches at the same time, all while doing 1% of the effort normally required of you? I know I would, and that's precisely why I developed the very thing I'm about to show you. And I'm sure once you see this thing in action, you're going to be blown away at the sheer ease and effectiveness in which you can enter niches at will and profit from them over and over again. It's like having as many highly trained personal assistants as you dang well please without ever having to pay them a dime. So are you ready to see exactly how you could be pulling a profit from an unlimited number of niches on Facebook with very minimal effort on your part? Well, give me just a few minutes and I'll show you how this is all possible. So let's jump over now to a live demo and just prepare to be amazed. So right now we're looking at just one of the many pages I personally run on Facebook, and normally I'll run in multiple niches and several pages within a niche, but I thought this particular one would make for a great demo, just so you can see for yourself a real live page. Now all the content that you see here, this is the most proven and highly engaging content within this niche on Facebook, or for any niche you're creating your page in, for example. And the coolest part is I didn't post a single bit of it because it's all completely automated. Now, as you'll see in just a second, there's some things you can do manually, if you can really call it manual work here, to give that little extra flair. But basically, when 99% of the work is handled for you, it's so easy to do that last little 1%, or even just hand it off to an assistant for all your pages. Now, as you can see at the top here of this page, I've got a t-shirt running right now. Now I do t-shirt offers, CPA offers, you can do list building offers off of these, any of that kind of stuff. And the real power here in all of this is basically the insanely high level of automation that we can use to do this, to promote these things. And that's what I'm going to show you now. I'm going to go ahead and show you in basically 2 minutes flat how you can have a page up and running just like this for you to run your offers on. So right now I'm extremely excited to introduce you to the one and only Hero Tower, and this is the second version of our premium Facebook niche page and ad management automation software, and I guarantee you're going to be absolutely blown away when you see this thing. So first we're just going to log in, and this is a fresh account I set up for the demo. So when you log in here, the first thing to notice is you have a starter dashboard. Dashboards allow you to manage an entire niche and all your pages within that niche, and basically syndicate all the best content and your offers to all your pages at the same time. So here we're inside an empty dashboard, and the first thing you're going to need to do is click here to add a page or add all the pages that you want to syndicate this content to. So we go ahead and click that, pick out your page. We're going to pick the one that we looked at earlier, and the next thing you need to do here is you need to go ahead and choose your posting schedule. So this is as simple as clicking on or off the times that you want the content to post. So easy as that, and you're done. Set the times you want it, and that's when your content's going to be posted to your page. So now that that's done, what we need to do next is we need to add some source content. So to do that, we have two different ways to go ahead and do it. We can add it with this topic explorer here, or we're going to go ahead and do it another way. I'm going to show you that real quick here now. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to use the second option, and I'm going to target pages directly within my niche that I know have awesome content. And to do that, we need to scroll down here where it says content source pages. And I have a few that I've found already, so I'm going to paste those in, and all you need is the Facebook page URL. So to connect that, you go ahead and click this button where it says connect to Facebook source, paste in your link right here, then click verify and add source. And it's as easy as that, and you've got your source added right here. I've got a few more that I'm going to add real quick, and I'm done, and that's it. So there we go. We've got several sources added now, and we're ready to go. So now I'm going to come up here to what's called the content stream on the top left and instantly generate my niche content by clicking this button here. And this will just take a minute, and it's actually going out and examining these pages or topics, if that's what you used, and ordering the content by the most engaging using a built-in algorithm. This is really high-level stuff here. And so there we have it. Tons and tons of the highest quality content ready to go. Now imagine that in just a few minutes we have all the best content in this niche already in the system, ready to be syndicated to as many of your pages as you like on a schedule of your choosing. Is that not out of this world awesome, or what? So right now I want to point out that you have a lot of control about what gets posted on your page. First of all, the system pre-filters content to only get the best content out there. But if you want even more control than that, you can use the content filters here. So you can add keywords and domains right here. And really anything you want the system to permanently block the content related to those things. And you can also control by the recency and the number of shares, the types of content such as the photos and the links. And quickly, I also want to point out up in the auto post settings right here, you have an advanced setting feature that allows you to do things like add standard messages such as call to actions on each post. And this is great for list building, for example, and or random messages that will be posted along with each auto post. So this makes your auto posts look even more natural by adding little messages to go along with them that change each time the system posts. And the cool thing is the system manages all of this automatically. There's nothing you have to do. So let's go ahead and jump back over to the content stream on the left here. You'll see that each of these items has 3 different buttons, and you can quickly view the original source content by clicking this View on Facebook button. Or you can go ahead and post this content directly to any and all of your dashboards by clicking the Post It button. So this little box comes up when you click the Post It button, and you can select any and all of your dashboards here. You can enter in a custom message to be posted along with it, and then you go ahead and click the Post button, and it's going to syndicate this content to all the pages in the dashboards that you've selected. Now this last button here is really cool because it allows you to add a real human element to your auto posts. And you see when I click here, it allows you to set a custom message for your post and this post only. And we'll update this and we'll go ahead and save it. So now you'll notice that it's highlighted here to indicate that this one has been customized. And what this allows you to do is if you really want to add that extra human element, quickly and easily run through the content that's scheduled to be posted and customize them to your liking. You could do 10 or so pieces of content in a matter of minutes or have your assistant do it, effectively optimizing you or their workflow and cutting out 99% of the work so you can get more done. Pretty cool, right? But look, I haven't even shown you the best part of this yet. So down here, this is what I call the ad launcher. Basically what it allows you to do is syndicate your ads and offers through your entire network. Rotate and split test them and dynamically update every single offer that gets shown to your people with just a few clicks of a button. Alright, so I really want to show this off in full effect. I'm going to go ahead and post something to my actual Facebook page here. So we click the Post It button, type in our message, select the dashboard, click Post It, and it's going to let us know when that's done. So then what we need to do is we're going to go ahead and see this actually on the page here. And if you look at this, here's the content that we posted, and when we click on this, it goes straight to the content. That's good, that's kind of what we want, but not exactly. So this link has already been posted, right? But what we can do is we can still put any of our offers or ads on that link that we want. Right now we're in the ad launcher portion of the dashboard, and I'm going to create 2 ads to rotate on my content. One's going to be an image ad leading to a Teespring campaign, the other's going to be an opt-in page. So I'm going to start here first with the image tab, and just a quick note, if you already have an ad set up already on any one of your dashboards, you can actually import it right here with this little drop-down box. But for now, I'm going to create a new one right here in front of you so you can see how it's done. So give it a name, this is just for your reference. And you want to go ahead and add in headline is the next thing you need to do. I've got one set up here. We're going to say get this awesome tea $10 discount. Of course you need an image URL, so this will be the image to reference for your ad. I'm going to use the default Teespring URL here for the social preview. And then you need to put in the destination URL, of course. This is where your visitors are going to go to. And then we have the acceptance. So if they choose to accept this here, we're going to say, yes, let me have it. And if they decline the offer here, we're going to say, no thanks. Now, we could get a little bit aggressive for one more step and make a pop-up alert message with JavaScript to go along with the ad, but for right now, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and create this ad. And it says ad was successfully created and everything's good to go. Okay, so now if we go under manage ads, we'll see that my ad is right here. And what we want to actually do right now is we want to activate this ad. To do that, we go to the third tab and click the little power icon right here. Simple as that, and it's done. So let's go check it out. We're going to go back to the Facebook page here, and remember we clicked this content before. We're going to click it now, and boom, the ad is right there in front of you, and the content is actually displayed behind it now. And if we go ahead and click on the ad image or the accept text, it'll go off to the Teespring ad and directly to our money page. So if you click decline, obviously it's going to go to the content itself. So are you starting to actually see the sheer power of this? I hope you are, because this is amazing stuff. This is the coolest feature that I've ever seen. Alright, so we're back in the ad launcher now. I'm going to move a little bit quicker to show you how you can update and rotate these ads on the fly. I'm going to create what's called an iframe ad with this tab right here and show you how you can set up an opt-in page to build your list. So I've got this set up. I'm going to copy the information here, kind of like we did on the first ad. And of course you want your ad headline and the destination. So I've got this set up with a opt-in already pre-formatted to save time here. Of course you can put it in the pop-up message like we discussed. But once that's done, pretty simple, go ahead and click create ad. The page is going to go ahead and refresh. And what we want to do now is we want to go back to the activate ads tab, and we'll notice that there are now 2 ads on here. And again, if I click the activate the power icon here, both of these ads will be rotated. So what we want to do is we actually want to, say change up the offer, and instead of having the one offer on there anymore, we want to have just the new one that we just created. So go ahead and deactivate the one you don't want. And I'm going to pop back to the Facebook page and show you what this looks like. So there you have it. Now it's my opt-in offer showing instead.
Now how sweet is that? Now look, anybody who knows me knows I only put out high quality stuff. But I don't need to brag or talk this one up, because I literally just showed you that this software is approaching Chuck Norris level awesomeness. And all joking aside, you've seen the sheer power, time saving, and money making value that's packed into this extremely easy to use system. Let's put it this way, a trained monkey's trained monkey could use this thing. And make no doubt about it, it's an industry gold standard platform that will make your life so much easier. So look, I'm not going to keep you here much longer or make a huge deal trying to get you in the door with these super secret marketing tricks and all that fuzzy stuff. You either want it or you don't. But I can imagine that with everything that Hero Tower brings to the table, you might think this is going to cost you an arm and a leg. Well, here's the deal. It should, but it's not. I know, quite the suspense breaker, but I wanted to put this within reach of anybody who really wants to make it happen, who wants to join our team, and who wants to kill it with everything we have to offer. Now, I could charge $4.97 for this or more quite easily, but I'm not going to. And some may call me stupid or just flat out insane, but here's what I'm going to go and do for you. I'm going to allow you in the door today for as little as $37 one time. First thing you should know is that Hero Tower is not a monthly service payment, and you invest one time, you have access, period. We have 3 plans so that whether you've never put up a Facebook page before or you're a Facebook veteran, you're covered. And these plans go from unlimited power user to a very generous starter plan. Plan A is our power user plan, and it affords you unlimited access to Hero Tower, unlimited dashboards, pages, sources, ads, everything all you want. And our power user plan starts at just $127 one time. That's it. I'm sure you know just how little of an investment that is and how you can make it back within the next few hours. Plan B is our scaler plan, and it affords you up to 15 dashboards with unlimited pages and ads for an insanely low one-time investment of just $97 one time. That means you can effectively manage up to 15 different niches and an unlimited number of your pages for just $97. And Plan C is our starter plan. This allows you to get up and running with very minimal investment, with full access to all features and the ability to create and manage up to 7 dashboards. You can effectively manage up to 7 niches on Facebook with an unlimited number of your own pages, an unlimited number of ads, and all the other massive benefits that ship with Hero Tower. So there it is, no games, no mysteries. If you want in on this incredible opportunity, the time to take action is right now. So go ahead and choose the plan that best suits you. Of course, once this special deal is over, these prices will absolutely go up considerably. So click the button for the plan that you need to get going today, and within a few minutes of finishing your order, you'll be logging into Hero Tower and be up and running. There's nothing to download or install, and this entire system was created with the ultimate ease in mind. Join us now, and we'll see you on the inside.